Hello, and welcome to the FAU Graduate School Open House. My name is Randy Brooks, and I am a professor of biology in the Department of Biological Sciences. I essentially serve two roles in regard to the FAU graduate program. My first role as a regular faculty member, I am a researcher, and my focus is marine behavior and ecology of symbiotic associations. Symbiotic associations are those in which two different species live together. Their outcomes can be plus-plus. Those are called mutualisms, plus-minus, the well-known parasitisms, and then plus-neutral, which is something called commensalism. Some of my past topics of study, organisms, were fish anemones. Many people might be familiar with the clownfish sea anemone interaction. I've studied and published in that. I've studied and looked at crustacean anemone interactions, and most recently I've focused on these floating seaweed mats off of our coast and throughout the tropics called sargassum. These sargassum represent very complex communities, and there are all sorts of interactions, community levels, species-species interactions, and so it's been a wonderful time and journey looking at those associations. My second role has been regarding the FAU graduate school programs. I'm chair of the Master of Science program in the biology department, and as such, I basically serve as the coordinator for this program. And therefore, I would like to describe very briefly our offerings for the Master of Science. The first is called the MS Thesis option, and it is designated or designed for those students whose career goals include a research emphasis. And they want to keep doing, students want to keep doing this research, and many students end up using this MS Thesis option as a stepping stone to the PhD program. Others actually can get employed by working in agencies and so forth, in which they can continue to do research, and a research background is required. We have a couple of non-thesis options, one of which is designed for students who wish to improve their general knowledge of the biological sciences. And so this is done through a series of additional courses, graduate level courses, exams. But this option can also be used for those who are pursuing the PhD in the integrative biology PhD program. Okay, there's a special pathway for those who are in the integrative biology PhD program to get a master's along the way. That is, let's say the student came directly from their undergraduate baccalaureate degree and they get into the IB PhD program. They could actually, using one of our non-thesis options, this particular one, get what's called the MALW, that is the Master's Along the Way degree. So that's something that this non-thesis degree can be used for as well. The other aspect of our non-thesis degree is called the MST, which is called the Master in Science Teaching. And as the name suggests, it's designed for those students wishing to satisfy the requirements for teaching in high school and small college situations. The last option is called the Professional Science Masters in the Business of Biotechnology. That's a long name, and so sometimes we simply refer to it as the PSMBB option. This option is intended as a terminal degree for students interested in entering the workforce with a business side sort of merged with the biotechnology side. So this program includes traditional classroom courses in both business and science that will culminate in actually two different internship experiences. So the employment rate for those who have completed the PSMBB is extraordinarily high. So that gives you a brief introduction to our programs. Whichever pathway you choose to enhance your professional development, on behalf of the Department of Biological Sciences, we wish you the very best in your journey.